Alright guys, as you see right here, we ended up going on a 20 game last night, and if I do sound weird, I am a little sick, so don't mind that, just bear with me. But we ended up going on a 20 game win streak last night, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the gameplay, and basically what build I used to actually get on this 20 game. These were literally my first 20 games of the day, and I ended up streaming the whole thing on YouTube, and I also went on I think it was like a 22 game, and then I ended up losing, but yeah, this build that I'm using is just insane, bro. Alright, so the build that I was actually using was my 6'6" Demigod build, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's like one of the most perfect ones builds that I've ever used, bro. Like, it can literally do everything. It can dunk, it can dribble. The defense, it has a 95 plus perimeter defense. Like, you have such a high speed, you can dribble so fast, like, people can't even keep up with you, I'm not even gonna lie. And the driving dunk's only an 89, but you wouldn't even be able to tell. You would think it's like a 96, bro, because it's just insane. Alright, but yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, like, this build is probably one of my favorite builds, or if not my favorite build to play on. It gets strong handle on silver as well, and it's just a very consistent build. Like, I don't have a problem with this build at all, and I'm gonna show you guys this build as well, after, you know, the gameplay clips or whatever. But as you can see, bro, like, I wasn't even really like doing nothing crazy. Like, I was just honestly playing normal, and I ended up just going on a streak because this build makes it just so easy, bro, to get a stop, and it's just very easy to just play on this build in general. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, those were my first 20 games of the day, and I ended up going on a 20 game win streak on the ones. And as y'all know, the ones, like, I don't play stage ones, I play theater ones because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not like considered like a crazy comp player or whatever, but I just play theater because I get games like instantly. I don't have to wait for games, and it's just a lot easier to, you know, play in theater than it is to play in, like, you know what I'm saying, stage, because I just try to, you know, just stream and stuff. That's what I did last night. I just streamed the whole gameplay of me, you know, getting this streak going. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hella fun, like, to just stream and stuff. And just, you know, this dude, I don't know what he was doing, but this was maybe like my 6th or 7th game. I don't even know, to be honest with you. But this is one of the games earlier in the streak, and he just ended up giving up, right? He just ended up giving up, and I want to see what this streak actually was after I beat this dude. Yeah, so this was like my second game, like, total out of the 20 games, and you guys seen how easy it was for me to just basically win. Like, this dude just gave up. He wasn't even playing the rest of the game. I literally can box people so easily that they just quit sometimes, or they just leave the game. They just get mad because they can't score on me, because I have Hall of Fame Challenger and Gold On-Ball Menace, which with my Max Plus 2s, you can get Legend On-Ball Menace, which is just even more crazy. And then this was game number 3. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, these kids that I'm playing, they're kind of bots, I ain't gonna lie. Like, they're not that good, but I do run into some decent people. Like, this dude wasn't horrible. His defense was just bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people play good on offense, they just have no stick. I don't know what it is, bro, but people just can't guard this. Like, I'm not even doing anything special. I'm literally doing a jab step and running out of it. Like, I don't know what these kids are doing to actually play defense in different game modes, but yeah, they're cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Like, these kids are just bots. Like, he's leaving me open, I'm greening it. And I'm not gonna lie, like, this is my favorite build to play on, like, ever, bro. Like, I love my 6'2". My 6'2" has been fun, but I really didn't realize, like, how fun it is to play on this build. Like, look at that, bro. I literally have silver posterizer and 89 driving dunk, and look what I'm able to do. Like, if I need to dunk the ball, I'm gonna be able to dunk. Look at all them combos to get open. Like, the build is just insane, bro. It's like one of the best builds ever. And it's basically like an ISO lockdown. Like, these people just give up. I don't know what it is, bro, but they just give up. Like, it's insane. And I streamed this whole thing. I'm probably going to be streaming again later tonight, so make sure that you guys tune into the stream on YouTube. But, bro, and then I have Blur Takeover as well on this build. The only thing I don't have on this build is Deep Bomber, but this build is more of like an ISO build. I usually use this to dunk a lot. But, you know, I could still shoot as well. Like, look at this. Oh my goodness. This build is just nuts, bro. This build is just insane. And then this was like the 3rd game that I ended up playing. And then this was like the 4th game that I ended up playing that night. So I'm going to just skip to like the last game, or like the 2nd or 3rd to last game or whatever, or the later games in the streak after this. But Literally, there's some dude right here. This dude has like 95 perimeter, and I'm still able to get open very easily. Like, look how easy it is for me to score. It's just, this build has like a 91 speed, so I literally can just dribble, and people literally can't keep up with me. Like, look at this. This dude cannot keep up with me. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's unlimited blow-bys on this build, bro. It really is. And then I was using KD's go-to shot. That was getting me open a lot of the times. But, bro, when I tell you guys, this build is different, bro. It's literally one of the best builds I've ever used. And the reason why I wanted to drop a video on it is because, you know what I'm saying, people like genuinely enjoy win streaks. You know what I'm saying? But as you guys can see, I ended up missing that shot. I was literally not even playing like I wasn't even trying to go on a streak last night. I was literally just streaming, just chilling, and I just happened to get on a streak because, you know, I was just playing and I was just winning, bro. Like, no matter what I did, I just was winning, bro. Like, it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this build only has an 89 driving dunk, but you would really think it has a higher driving dunk because the driving dunk on this build actually is crazy, bro. Like, look at, oh my goodness, hey, like, that's insane, dude. Holy shit, bro. Like, I don't know. I just can't tell you guys enough. I can't recommend this build enough. Like, the build is just insane, bro. Like, look at how easy it is for me to get past my defenders. Literally, it's so easy, bro. And it just makes the game so much easier. This dude ended up giving up once again. Like, they just give up. This was like middle of the streak. It was like the 11th game, I think. And I don't know why, but he was just leaving me wide open. Like, this build can shoot very consistently. And I'm going to give you guys my jump shot, my build, and I'm going to give you guys my dribble moves as well for this build. But I promise you right now, this is literally the most easiest build to play on in the game. Like, you literally can do everything. When I say everything, I literally mean everything. You have 95 perimeter, you got an 89 driving dunk, you got an 89 three-pointer, you guys have an 85 ball handle, so you get all the good animations, bro. Like, this build is just, it's just one of a kind. Like, it's just a demigod. Like, and I'm not saying that it's a clickbait or anything. I'm being so serious. Like, this build is just very, very good. Like, if you're not getting on a streak on this build, then I don't know what you're doing. Like, 95 perimeter is so overpowered, bro. Like, they can't do nothing. I low-key wish I did have more interior on this build, but I wanted to sacrifice some height so I can get more speed. Because this build has a 91 speed, and people cannot even keep up with me. Like, there's these people that are 6'8" and they can't even guard me because they're too slow. It's like the perfect mix between, you know, 6'8" and 6'4". Like, it's really good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's just one of the best builds that I've ever used. And like I said, I can't recommend it enough. Like, this build is just insane, bro. And then this is like one of my last, you know, couple games. It's probably like my 18th game or something. And I'm not gonna lie, like, there's just nothing this dude could do. He just couldn't guard me. Like, look how fast my build is moving, bro. And this is with gold lightning launch. I don't even have legend lightning launch on this build. Like, when I had legend lightning launch, it was not fair, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. It was just not fair. He ends up clamping me right here, but I end up getting past him. And then they give me that crazy weird animation, bro. Like, what is that? That is like the worst animation ever. I promise you. Like, oh my god, bro. That is literally one of the worst. And then, not to mention, this build just has such good defense. Like, if you miss or like you just turn it over or something, you're gonna be able to get a stop very easily. Like, it just makes defense so much easier. Look, he tried to literally crab me and get the fucking 3, but it just didn't work, bro. It just didn't work at all. So I'm just gonna take the 2s. One thing I will say is this build is a very good ISO build. Like, you literally can do everything on it. You could dunk, you could lay it up, you can dribble. Like, it's just an insane build. Like, I can't even lie to you guys. Look, green. Oh my goodness, this build is insane, bro. Like, I'm telling you, just make this build if you want to go on streaks, bro. Especially like a ones build. This is a very good ones build. But you can use this on the 2s as well. Like, this is a good 2s build as well. Like, you can literally score so easily on the 2s. And then, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the pass accuracy is only a 70, but you'll be fine, like, on 2s with it. I'm not gonna lie, like, because the court isn't that big on 2s. And you'll honestly be fine in any game mode with it because I just make smart passes. Like, yes, the pass accuracy should be a little bit higher, but you know what I'm saying? I really just made this build to play the ones. There is definitely better ones builds out there, but this is just the build that I ended up using to go on this streak, right? And this isn't something new. I do this all the time. I go on streaks all the time with this specific build. Sometimes I go on streaks on my little guard too, but this build particularly, I at least go on like a 10 game every night. And most of the time, I don't even lose. I just get bored of 2K, like literally. I just get bored of it and I just don't want to play anymore. But you guys are going to see we end up going on like a 22 game win streak or something like that. But this streak right here, I'm not exactly sure what this streak actually is. It's 14 right now. Like, for example, look how easy it is for me to win. 22-0 on the ones. And this dude that I did play against had like a 95 perimeter, bro. Like, and I'm on a 19 game. Like, I'm telling you, it is just so easy with this build. This build makes your life so much easier. I promise you right now. Like, this is one of the other games. I'm not gonna lie, like, I take twos a lot of the times because people don't really like to let me shoot. They just literally will play up as high as possible to try to stop the three. But this build literally will get open without even having to go for threes. Like, it's just a really good build. And I'm gonna show you guys how to, like, literally make the build right now. But I just want to show you guys what this build is capable of before I actually show you guys what the build is, the cap breakers, and all that stuff. So let's get into it. Alright, so first of all, I want to give you guys my jump shot, and I want to give you guys my animations. Now, I'm not going to lie, this jump shot is a little slow, but I personally like it. Alright, I personally like it. The base is going to be Shea Gilgeous. Release 1 is Julian Champagny, and then release 2 is Alex Caruso. Alright, and then I have it all the way to release. I have the release speed maxed out, and then I have 58% Julian, 42% Alex Caruso. Now, you guys can change the base to Ray Allen. This is just the base that I'm used to. This is the base that I have, like, muscle memory for. And I do tempo shoot with this base, alright, or with this jump shot. So this is definitely a very consistent jump shot. It is on a little bit of the slower side. So you guys can lower the, you know, visual cue down a little bit if you really wanted to. And then these are my animations for dribbling. These are literally all the dribbles that I ended up using for that streak. And then also another really good move is the go-to shot. It's Kevin Durant. Like, this move literally will get you to the paint, like, almost every time. People do not expect it. When they're playing up really close, like, they literally will just not even know how to stop it. It's just insane. And then my hop jumper, I just have Klay Thompson on. And then I'm going to show you guys my dunk style as well, because I'm not going to lie, like, you need these dunks for sure, okay? So, these are the dunks that I end up using. So, I have pro contact dunks, obviously, on 2 foot moving and 1 foot moving. And then my signature dunks, I have Devin Booker, which is quick drops. I have Zach LaVine, and then Obi Toppin is a very good animation. Like, if you guys have Obi Toppin, it's definitely worth getting. All right, LeBron dunk packages are very good, but I don't have them right now. I have to, like, unlock them. I don't have my standard dunk up. You have to have at least a 40 standard dunk, but this is also another good animation. I don't really use Michael Jordan's dunks because I don't really get them animations, but Obi Toppin and Zach LaVine are, like, the top 2. I'm not gonna lie, like, they're just insane, bro. Obi Toppin, you need an 87 driver dunk for his. And then Zach LaVine, you need an 88. Alright. And then Devin Booker's 75. Alright. And I don't do nothing for alley-oops. 2 foot moving. Athletic, that's all I have. And then pro contact dunks. Like, that's literally all the animations that I use for this build. And this build is just insane, bro. Like, I'm going to show you guys how to make this build now, so that you guys can use this and streak up yourself. But let me just show you guys how to do it. First off, before I do show you guys, I want to, you know, give you guys the actual cap breakers that I did use. I literally have 5 cap breakers. Like, imagine if I had 20 cap breakers like everyone else. Literally put 2 cap breakers on my 3-pointer, and then I put 2 cap breakers on my perimeter, so I have a 95 perimeter, and then I have a 91 speed, and I put a cap breaker on it to get it to a 91. And these are all the cap breakers that I literally use. I don't have any other cap breakers. That's how you guys know I'm not lying when I say I don't play this game, bro. And then the 71 strength actually comes in clutch because you get strong handle animations too. But the perimeter defense is literally insane. You guys can get chase down blocks. I was getting chase down blocks, bro, with this build last night. And 74 block. I know it doesn't seem high, but you're going to get blocks, I promise you. Alright, but this speed does help you guys out like crazy, bro. You're going to be able to blow by people so easily. And then the 89 drive dunk just helps you a ton, okay? But, yeah. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this build. So you guys, you know what I'm saying, don't spend VC on something that you don't want. Alright, so let me just show you guys. So don't mind me, I'm super sick right now. But this is literally the build. You know, you're going to want to just copy these. I did make him a little bit heavier because I wanted more perimeter. And then obviously, you know, the height and the wingspan. Now I do have a 6'8", but I wanted something a little bit faster because I feel like my 6'8" was a little slow. But yeah, these are just the stats. 89 drive dunk, which you guys get the best animations. Obi Toppin, Zach LaVine. You guys can get LeBron dunks as well. Once I, you know, upgraded my standing dunk, I'll be able to get that. I have 87 3-pointer, which low-key, I should have put it to a 90. But you guys can edit it however you want. But this is just what that I used for, the streak. You guys can get this to a 90 off rip. So then you guys have deep bomber. But yeah, like you can literally just lower your drive dunk and lower some other stats. But this is what I put on my build. All right. And then obviously, you got that ball handle, so you can get speed with ball to an 86, so you can get lightning launch on legend. I just max +2 my lightning launch, and then I also max +2 my on ball menace as well. So then I could have it on legend, but I don't have my max +1s or 2s. I have none of them because I don't play this game, like I said. Like, I'm not gonna lie, last night when I was streaming that like streak or whatever, I barely even have been playing the game since like season 2, bro. Like since the beginning of season 2, and that was a little bit. I was barely even playing it then. Like season 1 I was playing it heavy, but then season 2 I kind of stopped playing it. I just started focusing on content, and then now like that's all I really do is just focus on content. But like I haven't played 2K realistically in about like maybe like a month, bro. Like actually got on the game and played for a couple hours. I barely get on the game. I literally just get on the game to record. That's literally all I do, and that takes me maybe like an hour of my time. And in between that time, I'm making thumbnails, editing videos and stuff, making YouTube shorts, making TikToks. So it's not even me playing the whole time. But last night, bro, I just decided to stream because a lot of people said that they enjoyed 2K still. And I personally didn't enjoy it, but I'm going to still keep going for you guys. But yeah, this perimeter defense makes a huge difference. The strength makes a huge difference. You guys get strong handle on silver and movable and 4-star on bronze. You guys get a 90 speed. Like, you really can make this build a demon, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, this is the build right here. I gave you guys the animations, the drill moves, the jump shot, the dunk style. I gave you everything you need. And then, yeah, so this is pretty much the build. And it has shades of Cade Cunningham, Steve Francis, and then Jalen Suggs. Which, as you know, Steve Francis used to be a demon, bro. Oh my god, Jalen Suggs is good. And Cade Cunningham. Like, the only thing that it says is I don't pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? But, like, bro, let's be honest here. This is a ones build. Like, realistically, this is a ones build. But this is the build that took me on a streak. Make sure that you guys drop a like. And I'll see you guys in the next video.